Dinwiddie initiating the offense. Same starting five from Wednesday night's opener of 107-105. Lost to Phoenix, and Lucas starts the game with it. Jaren Jackson Jr. had offseason surgery for a stress fracture in his foot. That's why Aldama's in the starting lineup.
I'll tell you, this guy, there's not a spot on the floor he can't get to. Luka a three.
Dylan Brooks is still out for Memphis. He might have been defending Luka had that been the case. Here's a rim out three, and Luka with the offensive. And as he just had a donut at the line.
Missed free throws were a problem for the Mavericks on Wednesday night.
Up top and down hard. Ball. Found Luka in the backcourt. Driving on David Roddy and scoring.
I think he gets that dunk.
That's the ball movement they lacked in the fourth quarter the other night.
Morant ends a Dallas run of 11.
Their accomplishment.
Christian Wood and Tim Hardaway have gone in the game for Dallas. McGee and Dinwiddie go out. And the one-legged fatal town route to his 49 points, but he missed that one. Luka with some lunch meat again.
Incredible. I mean, if you take a look, John normally dunks that, but Dorian says no, and denies the great. And he's had a lot of looks.
Luka darting away from a double team and shoots another three.
See ya.
On the blow by. And the finger roll. It's up to standing 8 count.
Was that a switch, or were they playing a zone with Wood up top?
And Luka steps away from Morant. Missed the shot, but Kleba there. What happens with a transition take foul is, regardless of whether or not you're in the bonus, it's one free throw. Anybody can shoot it. Tyus Jones just shot it. He wasn't a player foul, but Jones shot the free throw. And you keep possession.
You're not going to see that very often.
No. And that's reading two guys on him and seeing a third guy in the passing lane and knowing there's a...
Anytime. That's a good look.
To beat the shot clock buzzer, Josh Green.
No, you're right. That sounded like a... Oh, that sounded good.
Brandon Clark dribbled himself into no man's land. Now he has it back, and he floats one up off the pass from Jones.
Jim?
Wow.
You ever heard that one?
I haven't. Spin dribble by Dinwiddie. Sun is shining on the Mavericks. 12 from long range.
Just saying that Dallas is playing good defense. As Jones, but Memphis can't guard anybody.
They don't stop the ball. Spencer Dinwiddie all the way to the rack.
Describing Spencer, said he organizes things and that his role can only get bigger and bigger, guys.
Dinwiddie just scored, forcing Taylor Jenkins into yet another timeout. Aldama for 3, second. You love to see it. Wood, Silk. Jones comes to Clark to get the ball. Finds Arabian with a nice shot.
No, he can't shoot.
Air ball.
He just doesn't know about the goal. Energy is not the same in the building.
Yeah. Never play the clock, man. You always got to play the game.
Morant. Memphis outscoring Dallas 13-10 here in the quarter. Now 13-12 with the Luka dime.
All-around player and a lot of fun to watch. And now he's making threes. So
Steven Adams on the money. Pretty acrobatic move by Dinwiddie to catch it and keep it in. And finish off the possession with a corner three.
It didn't happen. Oh.
Here's Dinwiddie.
Experience, but I wonder what you say when you Memphis. I wouldn't say anything.
I would just go in there and I would put on old clips of Beverly Hills Cop, try to get their mind off of it.
Here's Wood finishing.
It's going to open your mouth.
Bobble by Morant. Desmond Bain.
This defense has been so good in the first half.
Yep, and that sort of typified what's happened in the first 24 minutes of the game. What went down there in the final few seconds.
Waves
to the tune of 54% in the first half. And a lot of shot making happened by Luka. And here is some more.
In this third quarter to start it.
Luka just put him up 30. Aldama makes the first to Bain. Bullock nearly stole it back for Dallas. A pull-up three. Good for Bain.
I want someone to prove to me.
Hey, watch this.
no good, and Luka nearly tips it in. McGee does. Out.
Yeah, you're talking about that back-to-back, Mark. Those guys were in the game in the fourth quarter, too.
Yep. Yeah,
the starters were. They were trying to win that game. But, you know.
Memphis was down 16 in the second quarter of that game in Houston last night. JaVale McGee. Shot clock winding down here. Dinwiddie a moment ago hit a three. He'll drive it. I mean, a burst to the basket. Bounce pass. Running the floor, Aldama answers with a slam dunk of his own. Number 3 of the Mavericks home opener. And an early season game with the Grizzlies who they won't see again until March the 11th. Playing 3 times in 9 days and mid bounces past McGee. And running the floor, Desmond Bane of the up and under. 7th. Thought about that since I asked him. I said, what do you miss? And it's like I was sitting and thinking, man.
Too late in the game for me.
It would be drink beer, right? You know what? I'm not. I don't feel like that's the case. No Beverly Hills Cop.
Maybe just get to turn it all into something. Right?
I want beer and
a Shiner box
and little powdered donuts.
It's not going to be. It's not going to happen.
You know,
because and the reason I say it is because the Mavericks. They're so focused as a team too. Yeah, that. And,
nicely done. Finney Smith cleans the offensive glass.
Luka appeared to be saying that was a pass.
Here's Luka does have 7 boards and 7 dimes to go with his 30 points. Finney Smith finds Reggie Bullock.
Approach that they took. Good pass.
Rising, cramming it home.
Play, long arms.
Nico making some deals there in the offseason to bring Christian Wood in.
I haven't before.
Tyus one guy's plus minus in one game. This inside by Brandon Clark. Then fancy for Wood to finish with a
history here.
Yes, he had 29 in this building last year.
They went to TCU, right?
Yep.
Axe to grind. Knew that there's no such thing as halfway trucks.
Luka, who's going to opt for the kick out. The buzzer. Give me that exclamation. And then Wood avoids a steal attempt from behind by David Roddy. Ball. Back upstairs. He does a lot of that in his 4 years. Hardaway. Here's some of that skill by David Roddy going coast to coast to score. Lofton grabs the rebound. And he will bring it up the floor and stop and pop, and almost his first NBA points. Xavier Tillman digs out a rebound, and it's a 12 of 14 to see Wood tonight on the free throw line. Nice bang, Dinwiddie. Floor.
Believe it or not.
4-3. Tim Hardaway. There is Lofton, and there is that. So there's a lot of season to play.
Sure.
But how can you have a serious conversation at the start of the season about 6 Man of the Year candidates and in the games, and we won't get a chance to see Facundo Campazzo make his Mavs debut tonight? There's Dorsey knocking down a 3 for the Mavs.
I need to understand how this whole work visa thing works.
Xavier Tillman with a shot. I have actually signed one before you can officially have that worked out. Played collegiately at Oregon. David Roddy rumbling while in high school. Wow.
What an athlete.
Pass fake and then a 3. Biggest lead that Dallas has had tonight. Currently in front by 39 after the Kennedy Chandler, that is.
Man, they made every tic-tac call for 6 straight minutes and then didn't call this goaltend, huh? Oh, good no call.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
It's a great play by Kennedy Chandler. Sure. 3-time overall All-Pac-12 selection. Vince Williams Jr. no good. Put back on the off. And the night is over. And it is everything you'd want out of the home opener. I love the point that you made earlier in the game, Hart, as we see a note here about this 41-point victory for the Mavericks.